What's going on, guys? Just for funsies, I wanted to do something super impromptu for you guys, okay? So let's just jump over the screen capture and let's do it right now. I was looking at, every now and then I come across different videos or whatever, and then I see like this thing about bolos or whatnot, right? And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm never really impressed with bolos, period. I don't care how much money it makes or whatever, because no matter how it is, it's just a one-time thing. I'd rather make a listing that does 1,000 sales than to do a single sale that does $1,000, right? Because it's a rare find. It's only once in a while. But anyways, that's not important. So I just wanted to show that how many people, their mindset is in, the wrong place. Look at this, 109,000 views for, the ultimate BOLO list. Please tell me what to sell. You know what I mean? This is very, very misguided thinking, because it's just once in a while it's going to happen and you have to come across it. So it's partially luck. It's making decisions on the fly. Like everything is wrong with this. Okay. So I'm going to do something for you guys to show you your mentor in action, okay, and how I would treat this thing and what I'm going to do with it. And this is gonna knock your socks off, right? So what is he saying over here, right? It's not even really important what he's saying. I'm just gonna let this play in the background a little bit. And what I want to show you is that I like how this is all chopped up into, chapters and stuff. And he even went out of his way to say like which things that he's looking at or whatever, right? So the first item that he's looking at is like hair dryers and stuff. And if you listen to what he says, it's all about brand names.
Many other brands. I'm going to put a couple of the comps on here of just some that are out there.
So a Baby Bliss, a Shark, a Dyson, and honestly, the question is even questionable of how badly people want hair dryers, right? Generally, people want hair dryers, but are you really selling the hair dryer, or are you really selling the brand name? That's really a question. Like what's pulling ahead in this? But I'm going to show you guys something that I'll get to my point real soon, right? Is that after this, I saw like, curling irons, and then he went to facial shavers or whatever. And then it says hats, and then remote controls, consoles, and then key fobs, and then over here, printers, right?
Done bad with printers. You guys are going to have to check every single individual model and see if it is worth it for you guys to ship. And
so I thought to myself immediately that like, okay, printers, does China make some knockoff printer that, okay, we could buy like an inkjet printer, and then we could ask them, okay, which models of inks does it use? That way we could include it in our descriptions. This way, people get a brand new printer, and then it uses, I don't know, like whatever Epson model ink or HP model ink. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, right? So I just thought that to myself. I say, hey, why not? So immediately, just for funsies, okay, I jump on Alibaba, and then you can see over here in my search bar right here, right? I'm just gonna blow it up for you guys. I searched inkjet printer, right? And the first result that I actually got was this thermal printer over here. So I was just like, oh, okay, thermal printer. Well, all of you guys use thermal printers, right? A lot of you guys use thermal printers in your business and whatever. So I was just like, okay, $12 to $13.60. Minimum order, just one piece, like 51. I don't know. It seemed like a decent price. So I just clicked on this thing to take a look at it, right? So you could buy up to 119 pieces at this price at $13.60. And honestly, the discount is kind of sort of diminishing returns if we're just trying stuff out, right? If we don't know that it's going to sell in our store for sure, then what's the point of getting the discount? Let me just try the smaller order first. So I'll just go ahead and buy like 50 pieces, 100 pieces, whatever you're comfortable with, right? And the question first is $13.60 okay? Can we actually work with this price? So I went ahead and just, you know what? I'm just going to type thermal printer online on eBay and see what's happening right now with the thermal printer. I don't sell thermal printers. I don't know squat about anything. I'm doing this 100% on the fly right now. And okay, what do we got? We got this. What is this? Mun Bin, like whatever, the $65 one, this $99 one. And this one says 249 sold. This one says 69 sold. This one says 11 watchers. 171 sold. Okay, so you know what? Let's open up this one. Let's open up this one, and let's open up this one, right? And let's see what's going on over here. So this guy, he's selling it like you just buy one, just the machine as is, 259 sold. But here's where it gets interesting. So it's in 42 carts. So this guy is pretty popular, and I guarantee you there's tons of metadata on this, right? So let's scroll down over here real quick because I want to click view all revisions on this guy. Yo, this guy's put this listing up since 2024. In June of 2024. In June of 2024 till now. And look at this. He's updated the quantity, updated the quantity, updated the quantity. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Stop being a reseller. Just stop being a reseller. Spend the time, spend the homework to just study up on items, right? If anything, use resellers like this guy as a tool with his BOLO lists and stuff like that as ideas. Okay, what's your BOLO list? Let me see what is doable. Look, I'm not going to do video game consoles because I'm not going to get my hands on a bunch of PlayStations, right? But once you went into printers, that kind of gave me a little bit of inspiration. I know I sound like I'm on coke right now. I promise you I'm not. It's just that like I stumbled on this and I was just watching this, you know, on my TV, and then I absolutely had to share it with you guys. Okay, so this one, look at this, right? It says 1229, but we didn't select anything yet. So let me go over here, and then this is the black and white shipping label printer. Okay, how much do you want for that? $69. So over here it says 767 sold. I'm a little bit apprehensive about this. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not too sure if 767 is, you know, everything that's sold off of this listing. It doesn't mean just the printer, right? Because he's also selling the label rolls and whatever. Now, the one thing that I do like about this, even though it's a little bit on the messy side, is that he's selling the label, the machine. Look, it comes in black, it comes in blue, labels in pink. I know you'd be surprised how many ladies are selling stuff where they just like to have things in pink, you know what I mean? And that's going to make them just drive the traffic more your way. You'd be surprised. All you have to do is just, you know, offer things that are currently selling in lavender and pink, and you know, you're going to make a lot of sales off of the ladies. So here we go, right? Whatever he's doing and selling over here, as everything sells off of the one listing, out of the one concentrated and focused listing, all the metadata is constantly gathered right here under these keywords. Okay, because if you shop for printers, you might want to get the labels anyways, et cetera, et cetera. You try to put them all together so that he's concentrating all the organic traffic into one spot, so that generally, no matter how you search for stuff, as long as it's hitting these keywords, his listing is going to rank very good, right? You haven't considered this type of way to do listings because you're stuck in a business model that doesn't allow for it. Once you start doing products that are replenishables, plus it's complementary items, you could do bundles and stuff. Ultimately, you know what? I want to show you something else. I'm doing this on the fly. Let's see his other items. Look at what he does. Look at what this guy does. A printer and printer, printer and printer, printer sheets and printer sheets, printers and printers, more printers. As we keep going, right? More printers, printers and printers and printers and printers, printers and printers and printers and printers. Constantly, you know, stationery, stickers and stuff like that, all related to the same thing. And you know what this tells me? It tells me that this guy focused all his expertise in one area, just printers, printing stuff, sheets, you know, thermal things, ink, whatever, just everything in this one category. How much easier would it be to study up on just one category, one niche, one passion, one type of focus, and then slowly expand on all of the complementary items, and then you build up a store, and his name is, you know, I can't even pronounce this, forget about that. Let's see how his shop is doing. 99.4% feedbacks, right? 846 positive feedback. All right, right on. Okay, 106. Yeah, he's got a cute little shop going on over here, right? He's got decent traffic. That's not bad. Look, this guy's in China directly. Okay, the point is, look at the price that he's selling it for. Okay, clearly he didn't need to budge on this price. And what could we pick it up for? What did I find it for over here? 12 something, 1360, something like this. So the question is, can I find other stuff on Alibaba similar to this? Okay. Now, I should have said this in the beginning of the video. All right. I'm doing this thing strictly as a demonstration for you guys. All right. I'm not promising anything. I'm doing this on the fly. I'm just showing you that, like, when I see something and I care about something, how my brain would work. I'm just using this as a random example, but this is roughly the thought process and a little bit of the research that goes into if I want to do anything. All right. This is just as for me. Okay, this is just a rough walk in the park. I would do way more research and way more consideration from, different competitors, what the buyers are saying, what reviewers are saying, what is the best, people's experiences and stuff like that. And then I would even go as far as to get a couple of fundamental knowledge of exactly how printers work and anything else that I need to know about thermal printing and ink and stuff so that I could become more familiarized in this topic, as well as the sticker sheets, the adhesives, what jams the printer, how soft does it have to be, what weight the paper should be so that, like, it's soft enough that it'll always run smoothly and not jam the paper. Do we have to oil the thing? A lot of questions come into mind that really needs answering before I just pull the trigger. But the point is that I'm going to do all these things and I haven't spent a dime yet. And then within reason, I'm going to say, am I going to green light this project, or I'm going to ditch it, and then we'll just go ahead and do something else. So coming back over here, right? Let's look at some of our competitors. I think this is mind blowing to me that this guy started June of 2024, right? And he's already, at this month being like whatever 249 sold over here, right? It's going to show up, and how much conversion and sales traffic he has. So let's get rid of this guy. I'm sick of looking at this Myun Bin, like whatever, right? And then let's get rid of this feedback profile. And then let's come back over here, right? So this is another one that kind of caught my eye about his video, right? The printers, the winter jackets, the blazers and sport coats. I'm not interested in clothing whatsoever. Okay, I want good, decent, tangible products that people don't really care too much about a big name brand, right? Like, it doesn't have to be a Dyson. So what I saw over here, here we go, barcode scanners. He said something about barcode scanners here. I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch this video. I don't care. I don't care what he says, because he does one-off items and I'm not interested in that one-off sale. Complete distraction and waste of time in my space. Let me show you the barcode scanners, right? So if we go back to Alibaba over here, and I don't know, let's do I have it typed in already? Yeah, I do. Okay, check this out. So barcode scanners right here, right? Let's go over to eBay real quick, and then let's put in barcode scanner. Okay, and what do we got? This is annoying. This is like a whole bunch of batteries. Do you guys do this? You just add negative, and then you just put in the word battery for like negative keywords, and then boom, it's redone into this. Okay, what do we got? This guy sells this for $20.99, $20.79. This looks like a nice little generic one, right? Okay, so somewhere around the $20.79 over here. Okay, so let's jump back over here, right? And what do we got? We got this. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull off this one, and then we'll put it here over here, and then we'll take out this one, and then we'll do this, right? Whoops. Sorry guys, technical difficulties, because I'm doing this on the fly. Okay. Split screen. Now, what are people doing? 2.4 gigahertz wireless barcode scanner, yada, yada, yada. 369 sold. Not bad. Let's take a look at this. And then what is over here? Wireless scanner. Let's do this one. Okay. Wireless scanner. Wireless barcode scanner. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's do this. What do you want for it? Looks like this one, right? Doesn't it look like this one? Is it this one? Yeah, look at this. Okay. I know you're seeing me like super out of character right now. I'm looking at like at the same time. All right, so what do you want for this, right? Barcode scanner, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. 11.99. How many? This is one piece. This is for one piece. Okay. So if I go on this, then what happens? So it's 2.99 for the base and then 8.49 for the scanner, right? So what is the base? Are they selling the base? He's not selling the base. He's got you get a little cord and a USB dongle. Where's the base? There's no base on this thing. Okay, so therefore all we have to do is buy this one, the 8.49 one, right? Unless you want to sell it with the base and then sell this for maybe $25, right? But I really don't think I think it's kind of sort of a diminishing return. But at the same time, if you're considering standing out from other people, then maybe you want to do something like that. So what I'm talking about right here is white labeling. Okay, this isn't even a unique selling proposition. This is just straight up white labeling, right? But if you buy this for $8.49, and then depending on the weight of this thing, you guys tell me how much does this weigh? Probably less than under a pound, right? And if we can ship this thing at 12 ounces or less, then we might be able to keep the cost at average around like, I don't know, 450 to 475 ground advantage as of the time of this video, shipping this stuff around. So the point is, the margins of this thing aren't that great. I get that. However, what if we sold this thing at $20.50 in the beginning, and then we try to get it to collect some metadata by offering a little bit of promoted listing? We'll sacrifice some of our margins in order to get more metadata so that our item can get, better in the ranks, so that we don't have to pay that promotion anymore, right? Once it has better metadata, then it could have a little bit more organic traffic, so that this thing is right next to this thing. And plus, when people sort by the price or whatever, ours is going to beat out theirs. Ours is going to, rise above theirs, right? So if we sold this thing like that, what's good about this is that as long as this thing is not a complete piece of junk where, most of your items are all broken or something like that, right? Which is highly unlikely. When people buy this stuff, they probably don't return this, because this is such a simple, stupid item that they're going to buy it, they're going to need it, they're going to keep it, and that's it. So the return on this item, you could already tell, is going to be very low, right? And if we order a small batch of this stuff, like 100 units or something like that, and then we just have to do one listing, and we have like all these stock photos to use with it. If you wanted, you could take these stock photos like this one over here, and then just cut out the gun and stuff, and then send it to another infographic designer. Or if you have a cousin or something who's also who could do infographics and stuff, and then make something a little bit more unique looking, right? Or like this over here, you have like these lifestyle photos of people trying to use it in action. So anyways, I would even go as far as, did he do a video? No, he didn't do a video on his. So I would do a short little video, a little 15-second video of this barcode thing in action and how easy it is to plug in and stuff, right? Quick jump cuts between plugging in the dongle, plug and play action, et cetera, right? And then I think we're off to the races, and we just let this thing fly. And then make sure that when you order this thing is, how should we say, pre-shipment ready, meaning that it's all wrapped up in either a poly bag, or it comes in a box or something that's already sealed, and all it's missing is the shipping label. That way, all you do is make the listing once, revise it over and over again to the best of your abilities, and then let it fly. Every single time you get an order, you print out the label, slap it on, it's ready to go. Slap it on, it's ready to go. Maybe you move 3, 4, 5 of these every single day. Who knows? You see what I'm saying? But the point is that as far as doing business on eBay as a small business, right? This is how I think about stuff. This is how I think about how to start off. All right. Anyways, guys, let's come back up to the top cam over here. So I know that was crazy. I just ran through that thing really quick, and I know this video went super fast, but it's just to give a rough idea. I'm not saying copy exactly what I did. All right. 100% what I just did was just a demonstration. But the little things that I did of how I research my competitors, how I look at things, I come back, I compare it to that. And that's how quickly, you know, my brain works, because I've been doing this for the 20 plus years. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. That was the video, guys. All right. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you learned something, please consider subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys in the next. Take care, everyone.